Millions of views, billions of minutes watched. Cocomelon has become a phenomenon in children's entertainment. But beneath the catchy melodies and colorful animation lies a sinister truth. The once innocent channel has evolved into an insidious tool, captivating young minds and potentially hindering their development. Recent comments from parents and/or research have made clear what's the real motive of Cocomelon creators. What began as a passion project for its creators has now blossomed into a digital empire, boasting over 183 million subscribers and commanding the attention of children worldwide. However, as the views and engagement numbers continue to skyrocket, a growing chorus of concerned parents and child development experts are sounding the alarm, warning that Cocomelon may not be as innocent as it appears. The rise of Cocomelon. Founded by a husband and wife team, the channel's initial goal was to create a collection of educational and entertaining videos for their own young children. Armed with a basic video camera and a passion for storytelling, they set out to craft a series of nursery rhymes and simple animations that would captivate their kids. The channel's meteoric rise can be attributed to a combination of factors, chief among them its relentless commitment to churning out new content. Cocomelon's team operates on a constant production schedule, releasing new videos on a near daily basis, ensuring that there is always something new and shiny to lure in young viewers. However, the channel's success is not solely due to its prolific output. Cocomelon has also mastered the art of creating content that is irresistibly addictive to children, thanks to a calculated blend of sensory overload and psychological manipulation. This approach has paid off in the form of staggering viewership numbers. Cocomelon boasts an astounding 38 videos with over 1 billion views each. But as parents are now reporting, this relentless pursuit of engagement has come at a cost. The channel that itself states about its educational content, making it fun and enjoyable way of learning, but behind the curtains, it's doing its best to make the kids stick to TV and become addicted. But how did a simple children's nursery rhyme channel manage to achieve such staggering success? One of the primary ways Cocomelon achieves this is through its use of vibrant, oversaturated colors. Experts have noted that the channel's palette, particularly in its most popular videos, is designed to stimulate the senses, triggering a neurological response that releases dopamine and keeps children glued to the screen. As one of the moms explained about her toddler, saying, "My 2-year-old daughter had become addicted to Cocomelon, and at first I didn't think much of it. She would ask for Coco constantly and stayed glued to the TV. Initially, I allowed this because I had a baby, and having an infant attached to my body made interacting with my toddler nearly impossible. Of course, everything else that comes with a new baby is also a factor. I would estimate that we watched Cocomelon for at least 3 hours a day. The TV was not on all day. The result is a potent cocktail of sensory stimulation and psychological manipulation that leaves many children in a near trance-like state, unable to pull themselves away from the screen. Parents have reported their children becoming zombified and unresponsive to their surroundings, a phenomenon that has been corroborated by experts in child development. According to child development expert Jericho Sands, Cocomelon is the most damaging show a child can watch, citing the show's sneaky techniques for keeping young viewers hooked. And as parents have begun to discover, this continuous bombardment of stimuli can have some deeply concerning consequences. The Cocomelon trance. The second it's on the TV, he turns into a toddler zombie who doesn't see or hear anything else that's going on in the room, laments one parent. It freaks me out, so we don't have it on very often. This sentiment is echoed across countless online forums and social media posts, where parents describe their children entering a trance-like state the moment Cocomelon starts playing.
For the race. 3, 2, 1, and go, go, go.
And the problems don't end there. Many parents report that their children became increasingly agitated and prone to tantrums when Cocomelon is unavailable, exhibiting symptoms akin to withdrawal. One Reddit user shares their experience. What might validate your choice? My wife works Reese, and she had a lot of behavioral cases that all shared one thing in common. They all loved Cocomelon. Another parent shared the story of their kid saying, "I have showed my kid Cocomelon exactly once. My daughter was about 3 at the time, and she had gotten a splinter. We couldn't get her to stay calm long enough for me to take it out of her foot. After fighting with her for about 15 minutes, My wife puts on Wheels on the Bus video from Cocomelon. She completely stopped crying and didn't react at all as I dug around to get the splinter. I've never seen anything like it before. Manipulating the masses. Perhaps the most disturbing aspect of Cocomelon's success is the channel's apparent disregard for the well-being of the very children it purports to serve. Behind the scenes, the Cocomelon team operates with ruthless efficiency, constantly studying viewer data and making calculated decisions to maximize engagement and ultimately profits. A New York Times journalist who visited the Cocomelon studio made a shocking discovery. The channel's primary focus is not on providing quality educational content, but on keeping children glued to the screen at all costs. Well, it proves their main focus is money, not edutainment. Cocomelon's data and analytics team obsessively sifts through YouTube analytics, constantly tweaking the show's visuals, pacing, and repetition to maximize viewer engagement. This nonstop pursuit of attention has led to some concerning design choices. The show's use of oversaturated colors, rapid camera cuts, and hypnotic repetition appears to be engineered specifically to captivate young minds and induce a trance-like state. One particularly chilling revelation is the existence of a distraction room within the Cocomelon studios. In this room, children are brought in one by one and exposed to a series of Cocomelon episodes while their reactions are closely monitored. Whenever a child's attention wavers, even for a moment, a note is made, allowing the Cocomelon team to fine-tune their content to be as captivating as possible. Also, Cocomelon's frenzied editing and relentless visual stimulation are like an assault on the senses. A TikToker who analyzed the show's shot length found that 96% of the shots in Cocomelon were under 2 seconds, with the longest shot clocking in at a mere 6 seconds. In contrast, the longest shot in the critically acclaimed series Arcane was 8 seconds, and the longest shot in Bluey was a leisurely 27 seconds. This breakneck pace, coupled with the show's oversaturated color palette, appears to be having a profound effect on young viewers. As one parent described, "Literally no show or movie puts my son into a deep trance the way Cocomelon does. The second it's on the TV, he turns into a toddler zombie who doesn't see or hear anything else that is going on in the room." The addictive trap. The consequences of this Cocomelon-induced trance go far beyond just zoning out. Parents are reporting disturbing Cocomelon meltdowns when the show is turned off, with children becoming inconsolable for 10 to 15 minutes. One TikTok user even captured their child's desperate sprint towards the TV when the familiar theme song played, a stark illustration of the addiction at work. According to child development experts, the overstimulation caused by Cocomelon's pacing and visuals can have serious consequences. Research has shown that children who watch more than 2 hours of TV per day, especially content like Cocomelon, are 7.7 times more likely to exhibit symptoms of ADHD. Additionally, excessive Cocomelon viewing has been linked to speech delays, with some parents reporting their children struggling to form complete sentences after years of Cocomelon consumption. Fortunately, there appears to be a simple solution: switching to more thoughtfully designed children's content. As one parent shared, "My wife suggested they stop watching Cocomelon at home and maybe use Blue's Clues, The Wiggles, or other more edutainment-style shows. The kids were angels about a week later and preferred playing and sharing over throwing tantrums or having breakdowns over lack of screen time. Same worked for our daughter, and she's top of class for vocabulary and behavior, in kindergarten for whatever that's worth." While Cocomelon's popularity seems to defy logic, it's clear that many parents are growing increasingly concerned about the show's effects on their children. The future of Cocomelon. As Cocomelon's dominance continues to grow, the question remains: can this juggernaut be dethroned? Or are we doomed to a future where toddlers have been permanently transformed into Cocomelon zombies? Some parents have found solace in completely banning Cocomelon from their households, determined to protect their children from its insidious influence. This drastic measure speaks to the desperation felt by many parents who have witnessed the detrimental effects of Cocomelon on their children's behavior and development. But is a total ban the only solution? Or is there hope for reforming the channel itself? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.